mean, the fact that he skipped his court date and he bailed and no one's been able to talk to him in a month, it's not
been a month
for Drew.
Yeah. He says he's making a house.
The drug charges got dropped, but I mean, the trafficking is not.
Well, I mean, he has it tied up in like some weird geocaching.
Yeah, and like Bitcoin.
When you involve two states, that's when things
Well, that's
get
what it was.
hairy.
When you start bringing humans across
from Nevada to Arizona to California,
well, and like the whole animal thing that got mixed up. I don't know, dude. Right. They're calling him like the Epstein of the West Coast. But.
He keeps referring it to Old Mexico versus New Mexico. Like,
I mean, I think we just keep our distance. That's what my lawyer said, anyways. Hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Dude Stew, episode 19. I'm glad we were able to pull this off. Veterans Day Eve.
I know. Ooh. It's the night we party.
It is.
It's when all the veterans come out.
Well, all the veterans come out at night.
I was at an elementary school today, and they had an assembly, and they all had to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and they did a poor job. Right.
One of them kneeled.
Well, no. Then like a teacher got up and was like, "I'm a veteran," and like gave this whole like, "You should feel sorry for yourselves," like type. Like, where I know I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like
they did.
I was like, best. I didn't even pledge that hard, you know. Like I was like kind of half-assing it too, but it was just I felt like the 6th grade guilt trip coming on. I was like, I've been on the receiving end of this, and like
I just find it funny, like the whole thing. What was his name that's referred to in Forrest Gump, and he was in the
Lieutenant Dan.
Yes,
Bubba.
No, all the other people. He liked to say "fuck" a lot, and he wore American flag for a shirt, like that.
Abby Hoffman.
Yeah, Abby Hoffman, and like how much crap he got, and like, but now you can have the Punisher skull as an American flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like, point. It's just like, it's so crazy.
And the cops won't pull you over.
Yeah. They actually high five.
They clap for you.
That's what their badges are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, he was like an extremist back then. And like, they were kind of like.
And he was like,
monitoring him.
Yeah. And they were getting all pissed off at the way he was treating the American flag. And it's like, it's freedom. And it's like, yeah, it is freedom.
Now you wave it behind your truck and paint it different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
I
the
never
respect?
even thought about it. That's a good point.
God, no respect.
Did you know that when like you retire a flag, if you have a flag that's all tattered, that you have to give it? You probably know this.
Yeah, only Boy Scouts.
Yeah, only Boy Scouts can do it. I didn't know that.
Well, military can do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
My dad, like, he does something with where he like collects them and gives them to a group that like disposes of them properly.
Yeah, it's the Boy Scouts.
I was like, there's like a dude in town that will do it. Like, I was like, it's like one more step beyond like what I'm willing to do.
Oh, it got at Wolfboro. It got pretty bad because we had people kept bringing them in, and we had a whole like back room just with old flags, and we're like, all right, we really need to start retiring.
We gotta burn
those. Like,
couldn't you?
We gotta burn these motherfuckers.
So what's the process like at Boy Scout camp? Is it like, here's the fire, we're singing camp songs, let's throw on a couple of these flags? Or is it like, you gotta like play the bugle and like
it's like a ceremony behind it.
Yeah, like, it's like a legit, somebody was telling me about it. They're like, it's a legit, like,
there's different, there is different ways to do it, and there is actually like a process for doing multiple flags at once, and it's more of just treating it with respect than just coming out and like a shopping cart filled with flags. The flames dying down a bit.
Yeah. Put a Duraflame on it.
Right. Put Duraflag on there.
Duraflag. Yeah. I don't know. What's the ceremony though?
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Boy Scout secret like, ceremony.
What is
no,
it?
There's different variations.
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I talk about.
Don't tell where the Scoutmaster touched you.
Yeah, Ron. Shout out to superfan Ron. He went to Bohemian Grove.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know about
like
Bohemian
at
Grove?
the time? Like when all the
the
world leaders were there, just like on a hiking
4 months
trip?
ago, like on a family trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can go like pretty close up to it.
That's what I've heard. Like I've read a lot of people that live in Marin County that are like, yeah, we worked in there or something, or like we served drinks to Dick Cheney.
He got a really cool like vintage poster of it.
Well, wasn't that started with like Mark Twain and
right? It was like let's go out. It's like the first Burning Man.
Yeah.
Then they got rich and famous or something. They control the world.
It's like Skull and Bones, like just like a secret society thing.
Jack London, all those Americana authors, and then
it's like any club.
And then the oil barons came in.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Right.
I saw there was an Edgar Allan Poe reading recently, like around Halloween, but where was I?
McKinley Park.
Yeah.
No, that guy posted it last year too on Reddit.
Oh, really?
That's where I saw it on Reddit, and then I was gonna tell you.
I saw an actual flyer.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And I was like, let's take the kids. We didn't do it.
Edgar Allan Poe is pretty heavy for a kid.
Didn't you do a Poe reference at something?
Probably.
It's actually that I don't know. Poe came up recently.
I was big into Poe as a child. I had an Edgar
Poe
Allan
boy.
Poe pop-up book.
I had an Edgar Allan Poe boy.
Edgar Allan Poe boy. No man, quote the Raven. No, I had a Edgar Allan Poe pop-up book as a young lad.
The heart.
It was. I like. It's cool. It's like the first kind of.
It actually
scary stuff.
What's the one? Is that the one where they bury the heart under the
floorboards? Tall tale heart.
Yeah, because I remember you could. It had like a little flap and like the thing would the floorboard. Man,
you gotta do our vocal warm ups.
Right.
No, dude, I popped a Zen and it like hit me super hard.
What is that? You keep talking about it. I'm like,
nicotine, dude.
Oh, okay.
They're like chewing pad. They're like,
Is it like flavored, like mint?
Yeah, this is chill.
Okay, chill.
Oh, do you have winter forest?
You can get wintergreen. No, I thought it'd be fun
Baja
to
Blast.
buy them. Baja Blast. Code Red. Oh, is that a Code Red Zen? No, I thought it'd be funny to buy them. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I was like, oh, shit, I bought these. And I tried them. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I was like stressed out the other day. I was like, I bet a Zen would cheer me up.
Like, that thing when you're a kid and they're like, the drug dealers give you their first hit for free. Like, where are those guys? Because I'll I'll do it like Costco samples, like go hit up every guy. Like, I'm a newbie. Like,
oh, man, not to like bring it down, but talking about drug dealers. When I lived in LA, this guy that, I don't know. Well, it's probably fine. We introduced him to a bigger drug dealer. And the guy
physically?
I don't know,
physically bigger. They are.
But the guy that we kind of, hypothetically turned into a drug dealer, he died recently.
Oh
man.
Yeah, no.
Was it related to drug dealing?
I'm assuming it was. It had to. I don't think it was drug dealing, but I think drugs were involved.
Died of a broken heart.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Did you guys have a good Halloween?
Yes. Yeah. We had a Halloween season, I feel like.
Oh, well, we started with the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland. October 1st. And so Halloween lasted forever this October. Yeah.
Yeah, we put the skeleton up and
Labor
Day. It's still up. Not
Dude, that thing's
kind
of creepy at night.
It's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I want to fashion a pilgrim hat for it.
Yeah.
At least until the neighbors take theirs down or get it up on its head before the neighbors.
Where's the next other one?
Down the court. It's like a pumpkin headed one. It's not as cool, but I respect that they got it out. So
I started looking for them online.
Yeah,
I was like, they got to be not cheap, but they're gonna be cheaper and off.
I feel like it's like buying a jet ski in like October. You know, you're like, oh, this is the best time to get it because you're gonna wait 6 months.
Yeah, I definitely was told hey, cool it on the Halloween decorations this year. We went all out, man. I like Halloween. I can get down on Halloween.
Yeah,
I like it.
I
It's
love
only
it.
Well, apparently my skit definitely needs to happen because Stephanie told all her coworkers, and now they were gonna come over and look at it, and she's like, "No, he hasn't done it yet."
Oh, did you do it?
And
I haven't. I'll help you. I'll do one Saturday for sure.
So
I'll say I'll help you a lot, but I'll probably do one Saturday. I commit to, but
yeah, man, I'll help you move.
No, so I did this setup for my job, and I was painting this background, and it got me, and I could totally get some plywood, make the background, and start talking to Stephanie about it. And she's like, "Oh yeah, treat it like a set design where you can turn it around."
Oh
and,
yeah,
dude. She's starting to get into it, and I'm like, all right. And then your idea of the QR code,
dude, you should do something where it's super perspective, where you put your head in a viewer and then everything beyond that is like looking through like the hole in the fence at like a construction site.
Yeah.
Like or like a glory hole. Right? You're like you look in and you're like, what's beyond that?
Glory hole.
Ow! A glory hole. Well, horror.
Horror.
Yeah, dude, you should do it.
Yeah, no, so that idea gave me, I was like, oh, I'm going to just make a YouTube channel that pops up and has like Western music playing, and I'm going to ask my dad to write a poem for it. And
Dude, your dad would love it, man. Your dad's like the master of vignettes, like set design for random things.
Is Jim he does poetry?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. He's a renaissance man.
Yeah,
like,
he really
that's
is.
the thing, dude. Like he'll like remodel your home and like sing to you.
Yeah, so it was Henry's fifth birthday.
Oh yeah, sorry we didn't make it, man.
That's all right.
Stroke through, dude.
Keep it clean, and so it's all good. I don't know, or safe.
No, she was like over it, but she still was like, she was like, her body was still fucked up.
But yeah, my dad's like, we get like my parents are like, oh yeah, they're building like backdrop for people to take pictures, and we're like, this is a 5-year-old birthday, like what do you
no, dude,
oh my god, like
it. Yeah,
well no, and I was like, and they're like, wow, we don't want the kids playing on it, and it's like, well, oh okay, like, and my dad's like, oh, I guess I could throw a tarp over it when it's done. I was like, I'll make a spot for you guys, you can, and I have no idea what, and then sure enough, and this is my parents too, I love them, but like this is the wedding, like where we gave them a simple task and they do like everything but the simple task. Yeah. And like, and they get there. My dad's spending like an hour on it, setting it up. And I'm like, oh, this is actually looking pretty cool. And like it came out really awesome. I gotta give it to them. And the kids loved it and we're playing on it.
So it was it a thing that you put your head in? You can take your picture? Oh, that's badass.
Yeah. Right, it was super cool.
That's sick. The cannon?
Yeah.
I feel like that was probably at the house.
So
he's like, remember this old cannon?
Got four more.
Right.
My dad has been trying to get rid of that cannon since Hutchin Street Square used to do theater at like in that grass area.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
dude,
every summer they did a Peter Pan one summer, and he made a cannon for him. And at the end of the show, they gave it back to him, and he's like, "No, it's a prop." And then he gave it to Jesse's Grove when they
put it in the prop house,
and they used it like 3 seasons in a row, and then gave it back to him.
Dude,
and
he's
like,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I would take it.
That's the thing. I'm like, your dad's got this like tap into the old ways, like we're gonna make the fair, And now it's like we're gonna hire a fair company to do it, or like. And there's something that I like about that, like, you see the background flapping in the wind or whatever. It's not like super professional, but it's way cooler than the bounce house you would have purchased or whatever, So, like,
definitely.
Kudos to your dad.
Yeah. No, it came out really awesome.
I mean, I love that kind of creativity where it's like, and I think as I get older, I'm kind of like, this guy's got a vision. I just want to stand out of his way. You know, like I know Jim's gonna do something insane and it's gonna be awesome.
It's like Clark Griswold.
Yeah. Very much.
No, that's cool. Did he dress up as Jack Sparrow?
He did dress up as a pirate.
Oh,
Even the shoes. He had like pirate shoes on.
Oh, really?
It was all muted. It was like he was more of like a privateer than a pirate. It was like
Did have the zippers on his pants though?
Well, I mean,
I was like, wow, man, really?
He's not the pillaging pirate. He wasn't getting down craziness.
He's the guy keeping the ship logs.
Yeah, let me count the gold you plunder.
Yeah,
that was what I.
He's the accountant, the pirate accountant.
The pirate accountant. And we should bury this gold.
Yeah. Actually, we were watching the first Pirates not that long ago. Actually, like the last weekend. Solid
really
flick.
good.
Yeah, solid flick. They're kind of slow, but like Ruby likes them. So the that behind the attractions on Disney Plus, their new season came out and they did Pirates. It's pretty cool.
Originally was supposed to be a walkthrough wax museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They break it all down, and the original or the I was kind of like watching it and like other shows going on
And Zenon
like a motherfucker. I think they opened the first one. I don't think it was maybe it was at Disneyland. But
it was it's like the last ride he had his hands in, but it opened.
Died.
Yeah, it opened after he died.
Yeah, but he got to see like the model of it and everything. So I didn't realize that fucking dude died. Like 80 years ago or some shit.
Right.
Anyway, it's cool. It's really cool. And they did the Indiana Jones one. Was really cool too.
Disney's 100 years old.
I know. I saw it today.
Disneyland.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
The company or the land?
I think Disneyland.
No, Disneyland opened in the 50s.
Oh, you're
But
right.
He's
Yeah,
been
so
around.
I
He's
guess
been
that's
around.
like since
Disney-
Mortimer Mouse.
I know like Mickey Mouse is going to go into like public domain soon,
Yeah.
which
They're. I'm sure they'll find some way of like.
yeah, what sex position do you want to see him in? That's what's going to happen.
Doggy.
Well, did you hear about the teacher that apparently played the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
That shit's infuriating. Like, how do you not know what movie you're playing in your dumb class? You know?
Well, when you sign, when everyone signed,
Yeah, when everyone signs.
rated R.
Yeah, dude.
So you just throw something on? They like left the room. That's what I'm like. What, you can leave the room when you
I
show a
can
movie?
see like an older person being completely out of touch.
But I think he did it on purpose, and then he's like playing stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't know.
Winnie the Pooh sucks in general.
Right. I liked him when I was like in 4th grade, but like,
I like the live action show. I remember watching that back in the day on Disney as a kid.
is that the one with like those like giant elephants
Yeah.
and stuff? I think.
No,
yeah.
it was they were like people in costumes.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah. I just never liked it. Eeyore was cool. I kind of relate to Eeyore.
I like his character because he's so
Yeah.
dour about
Yeah.
everything, and you're like, that's real life.
But
buddy.
but
This
in
guy-
the end,
this
but,
guy fucking gets it.
but in the end, he's like he's like not positive, but like yeah, that's the way it's gonna
Right,
be.
right.
Like,
He's not-
like,
He's a realist.
He's
yeah.
not an asshole about it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like what did you expect?
I lost my tail.
That's the government for you, Pooh.
That's why you never.
They've been fucking over everyone for
Having
years.
another government shutdown.
Oh bother. Yeah, Halloween was chill for us. I was kind of surprised my kids stuck to their costumes because we bought them in like September,
Oh, nice.
and then I was kind of like, oh shit, all right, you guys are still down with it. So
Yeah. Did you guys feel a lot of conversations people had about the amount of kids out trick or treating this year? And like so my father-in-law lives in a fancy neighborhood where they give out candy bars, and in the past there was like vans of people dropping kids off and stuff, and no one cared. It was kind of expected when you have that much house or whatever. So
dude, my dad would talk so much shit on that.
oh right, back in the
All
day,
the
like
Mexicans coming in. It's like, dude, what? Who cares?
well, like so this year it felt like it was like us and like 3 other groups on this giant street, and we were like, this is weird. Like no one's here, and I thought, everyone wants to like associate it with like the decline of trick or treating or the growth of trunk
I
or
know
treat.
there was
or
a lot of people complaining that kids aren't saying trick or treat.
My kids didn't, or my daughter didn't, but she's 2.
Well,
so,
yeah.
Rude.
yeah. She was like,
I would say it for Henry. Like, hey, say trick or treat. And he's like, ba, ba, ba.
I think it's well. So I mean, I think it was like Halloween for us. Like started like Thursday night, and then Friday night was like the trunk or treat at school, and then we did like Apple Hill, and then we just went like hard for like 4 days, and then by the time Halloween rolled around, I was like, well, if everyone else is doing this, they're probably exhausted, like staying home. So.
Was the trunk or treat open to the public?
Generally, it's like you got to have a kid at this school, but they're not checking anyone's ID. And then like we brought our daughter and our other kid that don't go there, and then you could probably bring anyone.
West Sac did one that was open to anyone.
They did one down the street from us
on
this
Saturday.
big private Catholic school by us, and we were on our like 2 streets or whatever. And one of the dads who I'm kind of friends with, he came over. He's all fucked up, and he's like, "Dude, it's like a free for all over there. You guys should go over there and check it out. They don't even give a fuck if you don't go to that school." I was like, "We're winding down, man. Like we're not gonna go back."
No, you gotta go, man.
They're like, "Come on, come on."
Well, like after Friday, we were like, I was like, we could do this like 2 more nights if I look on like online. There's like some churches that had them. I was like, but we still have candy left over. Like we don't need
Dude,
5
we have
pounds of candy.
so much candy.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna give it to a homeless person.
I wish there was like a better use for what. That was the only.
That's
thing
how you
is, like,
make aggressive homeless.
That's really all hyped up on sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like Halloween. It's like
it's the
I don't-
best, dude.
Halloween and Thanksgiving.
I do want to like take in the like, and I think like if you're willing, do the bonfire next year.
Yeah, bonfires.
I was
them
watching
back.
families do that, and I was like, man, I want to just like
parking.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
a little
right.
fire pit, and
Like
like maybe
the-
have a movie projector going.
Like
and-
the Misfits song is like bonfires burning bright.
Yeah.
It's like, is that like it could just be dads on the driveway, not like dead bodies or whatever.
Yeah, that's what the guy that was fucked up was saying. Like they had tables out and they had like a potluck kind of deal, and like yeah, I'm super down with that. I kind of wish we had done that. There are people like 2 houses from us did that. They had pizzas and shit.
I actually can't wait till Henry can kind of go out on his own and be like, "Oh, man, I'll
Yes.
be here."
That's what I want is like a wider reach, because like there's this neighbor in my wife's father's neighborhood. They're like the only kids in the neighborhood, and their house is like a bunch of toys and shit on the lawn, and like it just looks like they're having fun all the time. Even though they're just kids.
Malcolm in the Middle house.
Yeah, like it just looks like wild, and everyone else is like a doctor that's like 10 years from dying. You know, like they're all like super old. And like they go out and they just stand in the street and the kids are running around everywhere and they're like Johnny's over there, I think. And they're like half buzzed and you're like, this is tight. Like I want this relaxed lifestyle where I can just send my kids out into the
You know how
dark.
you get that? You make America great again.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Our street doesn't have streetlights on it. And
Our street?
Whose street? Yeah, our street. Yeah, R and 15th Way. No. Our
Shady
street,
Lady?
Yeah. Our jujitsu Christmas formal is winter formal is at Shady Lady.
Is that where you put lace on your gi?
Like
is,
prom.
Prom, yeah. It's Sadie Hawkins. We're gonna. Someone's gonna ask me. What was I gonna say? Yeah, our street.
Did someone do a roundhouse kick?
There's no
with
kicking.
The whip?
There's no kicking in jujitsu.
Well, do they do a grapple, but then
only
they
tickling.
have like prom ? On their forearm?
Yeah, you
they
gotta-
choke you out.
Promposal.
You gotta choke
Promposal
the-
tackle.
In order to put the corsage on, you have to choke somebody out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, our street that we live on doesn't have streetlights, and I always forget until like Halloween. I'm like, God damn, it is fucking dark.
I love that though. Like I think like Halloween has to be a little intrepid for the kids. Like it can't be safe. Like that's like you know
Put more razor blades.
what I
in
mean.
Those apples.
What I mean by safe is like you don't put padding on everything and like corral them into a parking lot.
Yeah,
for
if you're
some
gonna
boring
run,
time.
you're gonna fall.
It's like maybe like I've thought thinking about like what you should do on your lawn.
20 of you guys are going out.
Well, like what if
Only 18 of you
15.
are coming back.
Yeah,
but
don't
I
leave
think-
a man behind.
I think like you
Trick
should
or treat.
like if you're like a cool adult, you like facilitate the mischief in some way. So like you could teepee this house. You're like
Yeah.
it's ours, or like
Oh, look at all
come
these
egg my
eggs.
garage. Yeah, like I want to do that one year. Have like just a house where it's like you can choose a trick or a treat. Here's some eggs. Here's some candy. Like
Is this gun loaded? Trick or treat.
treat guys.
The Rust theme.
Right. I wanted to have the theme of Rust or trunk or treat. Like my wife heavily vetoed it, and then I just didn't participate.
And I thought he was talking about Alec Baldwin shooting someone.
Oh, you weren't? I thought you were.
No, I was just like thinking about Nine Inch Nails and like how scary their imagery was in like middle school. It was like rusty and corroded. And I was like, that'd be cool
Car
to
and Rust.
have like a bunch of weird sounds and like metal objects for kids to touch.
Rusty saw blades hanging from shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, we have a significant amount of Halloween decorations that we don't have room for them.
Uh-oh.
I had we have like the foot that's cut off and the hand that's cut off, and I just hung them up in the garage because I was like, "Fuck, our box is full. Like we had like a box. Now I
You didn't
broke
get
down.
a box detox?
No, I should have. Dude, what? Did you ever find out what that was?
That's legitimate woman, or I'm assuming it's a woman, will come to your house and detox your vagina for you. Like,
Smudge it.
that thing was wild. I see her all the time on the way to school. Like I'm like, yeah, but I was like you're gonna invite this lady to like a bachelorette party or something, but then she rolls up in that car that's like, we're getting box detox in this house.
Yeah, just like
So like it's got to be someone that's like
Smudges
totally open with getting a detox vagina with that shows up at your house.
With a very
Dude, if that-
detailed car.
if that was parked in like a neighbor's yard, I would be like, "What the fuck?" I would I'd be like, "What's going on, dude?"
I'm pretty sure I could track that person down. Like I see them maybe like twice a week.
Did you ever look up what it is?
I think it's like I think it's just like getting your vagina steamed or something. Like yeah, no, it's. I think it's like whatever aromatherapy does. You know,
like Marilyn Monroe scene. That's right.
Yeah, just some pseudoscience bullcrap to like trick your friends into like, or not your friends into doing some.
I thought it would like, I don't know.
Her other side gig is Tupperware.
Dude, that's what I thought it
That's
was.
what I bet, dude. They're probably selling Avon.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I also got this going on too.
Yeah, I thought it was
Kate
kind of
Spade.
like Kate Spade.
This car was bought by
Mary
Detox
Kay.
Box or Mary Kay.
Mary Kay.
The same thing, right? Kate Spade, Mary Kay.
Some dumb shit.
I thought it. I mean, I could see it being something like helping you declutter your house, like getting rid of like boxes you don't need.
No, dude, like
Yeah, but it says vagina.
It says
on there.
vagina
Yeah.
on there. Like it
Oh, it
was,
did?
yeah, like
It
because
says
my
vagina on the
my
cover.
sister-in-law was with me at the same time. We're like, is that? Yeah, like no way. We should like hire them. See what
Clean
they
that
do.
pussy
Like
out.
it's like we're 3 dudes here. Like
How would you clean this?
Yeah, I'm warning you.
or like even just like we will pay you to explain what you do. like
Dude, have her
Next
call
episode.
have her call the hotline.
Dudes,
yeah, right.
Well, you know what she needs is a commercial,
Yeah.
which is a good segue into
Exactly.
Matt's idea that you came up with.
Sing the jingle.
Top 5.
Nice.
Top 5. Coming at you live with the top 5. What's your top 5?
That was awesome. That was great, dude. It's months of practice.
Months of practice. Multiple rewrites. Yeah, no, this was a good one. I kind of mentioned to my neighbor, and he's like, "Damn, that's like kind of hard to figure out commercials."
I just love the just the concept. Like the concept of top 5 is just ridiculous to me in general. And like it is the most asinine, awesome experience of like arguing. Like nothing. It does not matter.
Yeah, it's like Mount
Yes.
Rushmore.
That was my number one thing about teaching that I hated the most was grading. It was like, this is so fucking arbitrary after a certain point.
Yeah.
Like, but with this, I was like, I'm just gonna pick like 5 I can remember, and then kind of like follow the rabbit trail from those 5, maybe like.
Yeah, I was thinking on the way down because like you always grew up like hating commercials because it interfered.
Yeah.
and it's like, damn, now I gotta like think about them. But I didn't even think to rewatch them.
So
I don't know how you didn't
Yeah.
rewatch them. Like, I think I'm excited to see your list.
Oh,
Well, so how do we want to break this down? Like, this is new waters here to navigate.
I ranked mine because I made a
I have mine
playlist,
ranked.
and then before you guys showed up tonight, I put them in the order that I felt was I wanted to save my best for last,
that's what I did.
and then I don't really know what 4, 3, 2, and 1 are in the ranking of best or to worst. I have a top 1 and then 4 other ones I also like.
Well, I don't want to like rain on your parade, so to speak, but I feel like we kind of talked about this, and I just want to do an honorable mention off the bat was the Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
Yeah.
Like
Those were good.
Josh and I talked about that, and like it was unanimous, I think, at the party where everyone's like, "Yeah, you said pussy cow."
Exactly.
But it was but I always thought it was go see Cal.
That's
Well, that's what
it
he
is.
actually says, but
Yeah,
it
but
sounds like he's saying pussy
Everybody
cow.
hears pussy Cal.
Yes. And that was before like the time when you had like closed captioning
Yeah.
and you could verify. Like, and like you couldn't, even if you verify, like, what are you going to write a letter to Cal Worthington and like get a
Or his
letter
dog
back?
Spot.
Right. He's going to arf back.
Or the seal.
So like I
That
love.
dude was in Sacramento, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, and like Long Beach, where my grandmother lived.
Yeah, he was down.
Yeah, because there's still a Cal Worthington down there when you go down like 405, I think.
Like my uncle knew about him, and he's from fuck, what's that? I forgot. It's like just outside of Santa Barbara, like up in the hills.
Ventura,
Santa Maria, Oxnard,
Solvang.
No,
Solvang.
no.
Dude, I saw a picture of Solvang the other day. I was like, that would be a pretty fun place to go check
I
out.
want to go. When I was like 4 years old, there's a picture of me in like a clog, like a giant clog in Solvang.
From Solvang.
Yeah, I don't want to go back and take a picture of my kids in the same clog. Assuming it's there.
I saw-
It's got to be still there.
I saw Peter Gannon, who was like a ESPN guy there.
Sounds like a wizard.
Peter Gannon.
Yeah.
I had a friend in college who was from there, and I remember,
Solvay?
yeah, and she's like, she'd always like preface
best
it
split
like,
pea soup you know of.
No, it's Pea Soup Anderson.
yeah,
That's in Solvay.
there's one there too.
Yeah.
They're all. Well, I think they're all kind of down that coast area.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
that's the original.
You got
It's in
6
Solvay.
hours to
really?
kill on your way to LA. Stop at this boring place.
Yeah.
And it also has the Street of Flags.
Yeah,
Man, when they
Well,
retired
we went
those-
there.
I've been
Steph and
there
I-
since
yeah.
I was like 4. So
Yeah, I haven't been there.
We
since.
went there for Firestone has its barrel program there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very
Man, when they retire all those flags,
yeah.
watch out.
That's
Better get a
2
burn
summers.
All right.
So yeah, top 5 flags.
Then did we want to do like five flags? Dude, you know what one I thought of? Top 5 state mottos.
Ooh.
Like the ones that
that'd
are on the flag,
Yeah.
Eureka.
Yeah.
There's some
We'll
crazy ones out there.
There's some crazy
then
ones.
it's good because we'll have to learn them.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So like
Like liberty, like I think one is like liberty or death.
that's
And then
New
one's
Hampshire.
like-
Yeah, yeah,
And there's one's like under God or something. I don't know.
yeah. New
that'd be-
Hampshire's fucking crazy.
I think
so-
there's one that's like,
Yeah,
Right?
we tried.
We're last.
Yeah.
How about one more state?
Yeah.
Alaska.
Last but not least.
Last but
So did you were talking about doing like then a breakdown of like, all right, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
like kind of like an
dudes
official,
do, yeah,
an
dudes
official.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
If you're out there, Drew,
So-
and you want to call in,
Yeah, have Drew phone in.
no, dude, we don't want to
you have your burner phone.
he can't be calling because then we all get
Well,
flagged.
just do a deep voice.
We
So
should,
you're-
just call the hotline as Drew and be like, "This is top one right here." It's like Chuck E. Cheese.
Dog piss.
I don't have much time. So you can
Sorry.
track it after 3 minutes. Who wants to go first?
Well, so should I show like my worst one first?
Yeah.
and then, like,
Yeah.
Do it like
That's kind of how I
Christmas
did
order.
it.
Yeah.
I did it like number 1 was the most.
Okay. So well, since Fox blew it, I'm gonna.
Oh, was it? Did I rain on your parade?
No.
Oh.
You just revealed one of them.
Oh, that's raining. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't know you actually picked dog. I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, is that
Yeah,
like
dude.
an ape?
That's an awesome suit.
Halloween costume.
He's doing a handstand?
Yeah.
And like, I don't think an owner operator is doing that now.
No.
No. I bet you some dude in Texas probably is.
Oh, there is a like the plumbers that do crazy plumbing commercials. They were on John Oliver.
So Fox,
yeah,
you,
Long
and I,
Beach,
you and
yeah.
I had
Oh,
that.
Yeah, that Ford
90
Ranger.
Ford Ranger, dude.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was an amazing car.
For $5,000.
Wow,
That's crazy.
dude, that
Dude,
Ford
84
Ranger probably goes for like 20 grand now.
Wait, was that the one you bought off my dad?
Yeah,
The blue bitch?
yeah, the blue bitch.
That was a good truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, until there's mud in the radiator.
Yeah, we had a Ford Aerostar too.
Dude, I saw a Ford Aerostar the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Steve's
it
head
running or
went
was-
into a Ford. No, that was a different van.
Wow, San Diego. Yeah, Long Beach.
Yeah.
Sacramento.
That's my-
His dog?
All right.
That's
yeah.
not a dog. That's a seal.
combo.
Oh, was that his thing though? Like, this is my dog. And it was actually a seal.
Yeah, right.
like,
and it'd
oh,
be
this-
like,
Poor motherfucker probably has dementia.
or is it his pussy cow?
Oh.
Yeah, it says go see cow.
Right. But
No,
again,
that's
these are a compilation of all the commercials. There was,
Okay. So you got Cal Worthington.
yeah. Should we show
All
the
right,
next
let's go. I'll do my 5 now.
Okay.
I'll do
Yeah, there
my.
you
Do you want to make a playlist and then?
Well, that's going to take forever to do that.
All right, which one did I put?
And I can edit them into the.
It's actually. Oh, did I lose? Yeah, it's actually not that hard. Like it's just like a right click thing. That I was like, oh, I never do
Oh.
this. I'll never need to. I'm gonna
Internet
do it my next
connection
one,
there.
so we don't have to do this again.
I can go if you need to find yours, Fox.
I'm just waiting for it to load. You can go. Go,
Oh,
Steve.
I did movie trailers.
Nice.
I was
It's a
getting
commercial.
Fired
Yeah.
up for a movie when it came out. That was it.
Do you want to tell
What's
us? I
your
can
What's
look
your
it up.
number 5?
That movie trailers, like just in general.
Oh, in general.
Like, types. You like types of
I like
commercials.
it. I like
Nice,
it.
dude.
Well, no,
No,
that's what it was like. I don't know, like being a kid and seeing like, oh, Major League, that movie looks cool.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
No, so Batman Forever is like that movie trailer makes me. I've never seen it because I know it's horrible, but that's the one with Arnold as Mr. Freeze and the worst
yeah.
Batman ever,
Poison
George
Ivy.
Clooney.
Yeah.
But the trailer looks so amazing. Enough said.
When you said Major League, I thought of another top 5 question I was thinking about in the car the other day. It was there's the part where like Charlie Sheen is like the relief pitcher at the end. And it's
Wild thing.
Yeah, it's like fucking badass,
Yeah,
right?
Rick Vaughn.
Like, we should have like our top 5 like closing pitcher songs.
Oh,
Like just that specific event where it's
Yeah.
like you're walking out and you're warming up and you're about to shut the game
I
down.
think there's a dude in the Dodgers that walks out to Enter Sandman.
Oh.
Dude, I have one I've been thinking about for years. And I'm like, I was almost at one point I was like, I should like learn to pitch just to fucking play this
It's not a
song. Like,
softball
dude,
team.
yeah, like go out at Little League or something and like go kill it. Like, yeah, but yeah, let's just table that one.
Yeah. All right, Fox, what do we got for you?
Oh my god.
I'm glad these are all visual for the people that are.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a
It's
great
best-
episode.
Best thing for.
Did you just now learn how to use an iPhone?
I
Telling you
did.
guys, top playlist.
There's a sandwich. We got a Pepsi. Still cold. Anyone with access? Spartacus.
Oh man, I remember this one.
Spartacus here to claim this.
Yep,
It's so
I remember this one.
I'm Spartacus. And then he cries at the end.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one.
That came out like within like months of us watching that movie at school.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
I remember like we watched it and I was like, we spent like 3 days watching Spartacus.
Wasn't it like 10
Well, it's a
hours
long
yeah,
movie.
it's super fucking long, dude. Like, but then like the Super Bowl rolled out and that came on. I was like, I know that shit. It's great. Like,
It's so like kind of the same thing. Stephanie and I started watching the AFI top 100 list, and like Do the Right Thing is like in the top 90s, and we watched it, and then the next like weekend we're watching Futurama, and it's where the robots like uprise, and one of the robots is a trash can, and it picks itself up and throws itself through a pizza window, and both of us are like, we get it.
Oh man.
all right, am I up?
Yep.
Okay.
Spike Lee. All right. This is your number 4.
Okay. So you can tell I watched TV in the 80s.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
College, majoring in psychology, but I haven't.
Oh, dude, my buddy.
Creepy. So did my buddy create Child's Play?
I don't know.
That's a
Probably.
good question. It's probably loosely based on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know Kevin Cantrell?
Yeah.
We used to call him my buddy in high school.
Dude, Halloween costumes.
I love how the bangs are like cut like
Yeah.
by a
Yeah.
machine or something.
By Mattel.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
Play
crazy
School.
one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's my next one. That's my next one.
All right, Steve.
Oh, number 4. Going with the Cal Worthington theme, John L. Sullivan, Ernest.
I don't.
Like Ernest.
Oh
Ernest
yeah,
P.
dude.
Worrell,
Yeah, that's
Vern?
right.
Yeah. Ernest was like
Yeah.
he was started out as like a
You're right.
yeah.
Right.
And I remember there was a movie there was a movie store over by where the Kmart was in Lodi, and you could rent like a video store, right? And they had all the videos, all the commercials.
Oh, wow.
On a VHS, and yeah, we'd rent it. Yeah, Ernest.
That's like a
John L.
business.
Sullivan.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Oh man, Ernest was great.
Ernest ruled.
What's your favorite Ernest movie?
I don't think I mean other than Ernest Goes to Camp, I haven't seen any of them.
What's the one we saw in 5th grade? Like Ernest Scared Stupid.
That's what.
Yeah.
So the 3 I've seen is that Goes to Jail and Ernest Saves Christmas.
And then there's the you said Goes to Camp, right?
Yeah, that's the
I
first
never
one.
actually never seen
Yeah,
that one.
it's like emotionally. You're like he like connects with the kids and
Yeah,
stuff. You're like,
he's like the janitor, I think, and like
Yeah.
it's like a misfit group of kids, and he kind of
Yeah.
like takes them under his wing.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah,
he's like a Shakespearean trained actor too.
Yeah, he's like a
and then-
theater
Yeah,
actor,
and then he's
yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm Ernest."
and what he's the dog and
Slinky Dog, yeah.
I think he did all right. All right, number 4 for Fox.
Yes. And I'm Mr. Kelly Freeman. Yes, I am.
The car commercial. Oh,
Bud,
the-
Bud
oh,
Light. Oh, he got him. And so the whole reason I actually picked Gallicanakis is like it went on for a few years and they like set up different things. It's like
that sounds familiar.
the next one that pops on is like, oh, I'm here with the funeral, the Lee family, and he's like, the Lee family. It's like, yeah, you have Bud Light, right? They're like, yeah, and it's all Asian people, and they're like, you look just like him.
A commercial that cannot be made today.
Yeah. And then like they stop that. They stop his character and then they start the ladies' night for Bud Light. And it's like a bunch of different ladies' nights going on, and these two guys that are always trying to get in for cheap because they start dressing up as ladies' nights, and then one of them is a pool tournament, and they're like, oh, who are you up against next? And they're like, oh, you're up against Mrs. Gallicanakis.
Oh, right.
And he turns around and he's like, are you Mrs. Gallicanakis? And he's like, yes, I am. And it was like a 2-year-old joke that they brought back. And I just
Some long-term some advertising.
so
It's like we saw the Paw Patrol movie, and my son saw like Captain Turbot, and he's like, "It's Captain Turbot!" It was like 1 second, but he's like super thrilled about it, and like I was like, I remember that feeling of like
fanboying,
the connection, you know, like drawing. I was like, it was super cool.
That's awesome.
All right, this next one. So my grandmother lived in Long Beach, and Long Beach was great because we'd go down there and we'd go to Disneyland, and then around like a certain point, we stopped going to Disneyland every time we visited her. So we'd be like, what the hell are we doing here? You know? And so, like watching like TV in her like living room, there was like all this local commercial, and this guy was like always on. And so this is like,
we're getting a little peek into Josh's.
my childhood here.
Why Josh is Josh.
100% off. Plus a free car and a trip to Hawaii.
Whoa.
You believe all that? At Al Greenwood's Bedspread Kingdom, we don't sell you
Bedspread Kingdom?
Yeah.
Dude.
Wait, you buy a bedspread and you could get a free car?
No, he says if you believe all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
grapes anywhere.
you got me.
Even have floor-to-ceiling and wall-to-wall grapes. You can buy them today and hang
Wall-to-wall grapes?
Drapes.
Dang. That's like a thing though. Like, there's always like the crazy mattress guy.
Yes.
Stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
all,
no.
like, bed related.
Well, and also like connected to like the Halloween thing we're talking about. I love how everyone's like their own like Walt Disney in their front yard.
Yeah.
And they're like, so I love like this old style of commercials where it's like, I'm just gonna make my own commercial, you know, and like I'm gonna dress like a king, and like I have no charisma, no camera presence,
I feel like
and
you
I'm just gonna do it.
And
Like,
you still see it today, like even in Better Call Saul, like that, like
Yeah.
you did, like that was his character, like did those.
right. I
Like
want to
that-
make
that-
like a lawyer commercial where I'm like telling you that I can like get you the best like
Another
indemnity
honorable
insurance.
mention is that the guy in the green jacket with the question marks.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Matthew Lesko.
Yeah,
Matthew
that
Lesko.
dude.
I have no idea what's he selling.
It was
Dude,
like a
he-
financial guy, wasn't it?
No, he just was like, here's all these government programs that write grants, and here's how you get that money. So it was like he was like telling you free information that was already available, but he was just selling it in one place. And you're like, that's like what everyone does on a blog now. Is
Yeah.
like they just rehash like
Repackage,
stuff, and they're like,
like-
he's like, I'm Matthew Lesko or whatever. Like,
I got a green jacket.
I'm so crazy. He's like in front of like Congress or something. Like he'd always be like in
I'm
DC.
the poor man's Riddler.
They're giving out this money.
The poor man's Riddler.
Right. That's a cool Halloween costume though. Like just get a suit and put a bunch of question marks all over it. Like look like Andy Dick or whatever.
I saw one of the best costumes I saw was a girl dressed up as sexy Flanders in the ski outfit.
In the ski outfit, yeah.
It was like, wow, like that's awesome. All right, Steve,
Oh, my turn?
All right.
We're on 3.
we're on 3.
You're like
The Energizer Bunny commercials.
Ooh,
Those were good ones.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why, but they were just kind of like I was thinking like timeless commercials that you still like every couple Super Bowls they bring back.
yeah.
I think recurring characters are good marketing
Yeah.
technique. And then especially as a
Long-term-
kid, man, like my kids are into like anything they can relate to, right? So
Melanie went as that for Halloween.
Oh, really?
yeah.
This year?
She was the
Oh, yeah, because she had a baby.
yeah. She was the
This year?
Energizer
Oh.
bunny, and the baby was the drum.
Did she hit it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk
Dude,
about
I
that
was
one.
like imagining Melanie as like a 9-year-old. Like, how quirky.
yeah, Corky,
Yeah. Melanie,
their Barbie doll.
Right. Gosh, she's such a cute little kid.
shout out Melanie Fox. She follows Dude Stew on
Hey,
Instagram.
Melanie.
Hey, we're on.
Her husband's a dreamboat.
Yeah,
That's a good looking dude. Side note.
we're
Top 5 husbands.
yeah.
Top 5.
Top 5 good-looking husbands.
Top 5 sexy
Yeah,
husbands.
men we have crushes on.
All right,
Yeah.
number 3.
Fred Durst.
I guess I might have. should have been
Suspense is
bringing this up.
killing me.
I
folks.
know, dude.
Oh, this is a classic. This has been brought up in Dude Stew before.
Oh, okay. The Sandlot? What do we got here?
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh, okay. Is this a Folgers commercial?
Well, those were good commercials, though.
Yeah.
What could it be? He caught it. He won the game.
What is this?
For once, his dad was not ashamed.
Is this a Boy Scouts
Yeah,
commercial?
dude,
What
is this like a joke coming up? Or like,
Oh, Pizza
Pizza
Hut.
Hut.
You son of a bitch.
dude, this is way too nostalgic. to
Yeah,
take
dude.
seriously.
This was the commercial that was in front of the Ninja Turtles VHS.
Oh, really?
Okay.
The ones
I
you
was like
get.
expecting him to like fart when he caught the
I thought it
ball or
was a, I thought
something.
it was a
Like,
Coke commercial.
yeah, dude, I was like, I was like, this is not what like childhood looks like anymore.
You know what's crazy? We've talked about, I don't know if we talked about it here, but the Pizza Hut in Lodi
Yeah.
that used to be there, somebody, I can't remember who it was like, I bet we were all collectively there
Oh, yeah.
together at one point.
I think that was he who could not be
Oh,
mentioned.
Drew.
brought it up.
I think about that all
That
the
motherfucker
time
didn't even
with my
grow up in
wife. I always wonder, like, did I meet my wife when I was like a kid?
Yeah.
Like, were
I
we
knew
at
Katie,
Costco at the
I knew
same
Katie
time?
in high school.
That's wild, man. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's,
my wife
Stephanie
wouldn't
hated
fucking
me
talk
in
to me in high school,
That's true.
probably.
Yeah.
Like, she
Stephanie,
deservingly
Stephanie
so.
hated me in high school.
Yeah, like,
Like,
that's wild. Yeah.
Should have voodoo doll. Just,
Oh, all
Man, my
right.
heart.
So again, like this one, I think taps into my nostalgia of
is that Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I think I
fucking
remember
right. This is a great commercial, and I actually switched it tonight from the Denios one because
Ooh, Denios. That was a good one.
I couldn't find the one with the song, the Denios Farmers Market and Auction, and then the date on it was 1982, and I was like, I didn't fucking see this. That was when I was born.
Fact check yourself.
Yeah.
Gotta be
I
honest.
got to keep it honest, you guys.
Oh my god. Dude.
He's ageless.
That's right.
Oh my god. I know where this is going.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
That's right.
And they're
So he's
gonna
on-
start separating.
He's on 2 like trucks, and they're gonna
right.
separate. He's gonna do the splits. Spoiler alert.
The song.
The song's perfect, dude. Like,
Yeah.
This is
That Inya.
yeah. What's amazing is like how skilled,
he can still
how
do that.
skilled he is to be able to do that.
Dude,
but then also the drivers aren't like fucking
Yeah.
on meth and like
Dude, I guarantee
sliding
Yeah.
off the road or
he's
something.
not really doing that.
No, he's totally
There's a
doing it.
behind the commercial. I didn't watch
Oh,
it,
really?
but yeah, it was like it. I mean, I don't know. It's just the fact that his legs even do that, whether he's on 2 semi trucks or not, is pretty impressive.
Can you do this?
And they're driving backwards. I don't
No,
know if you noticed that.
I don't think he actually. I'm sure there was some computer.
That's even more impressive. They're doing it backwards.
Dude, what insurance company
that
would
was
let him
that was before computers were invented.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, they obviously did makeup to make them look old.
it's like on that what's that movie that Willy Wonka movie
Yeah.
that came out with Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah,
Like they didn't use CGI squirrels. They like trained them all to like do the
What a
scene.
waste of fucking money.
Right,
And like
right.
how annoying that would have been.
But like but I mean like I feel like this commercial would be like let's just like CGI or let's like program the trucks to drive straight rather than computer program Jean-Claude Van Damme to do the splits on them.
I think there's
I
probably
mean,
a lot of computer
Regardless,
commercial.
the fact that he can still do splits like that, even on
Right.
non
You don't even need to know like fucking karate or whatever he did. Like you just do the splits in front of women like that at every bar.
Yeah.
Like just sit on the
fucking
bar
awesome.
between two stools, like
Just
6 feet across.
Sorry.
Like,
Seats are taken.
Dude, that'd be like the ultimate bar trick. Just being able to sit at a bar with
I would
doing a split.
sit there all night.
He's like go over there. You're like, is that seat taken? No.
Or like
You know,
just
something
have
like stretchy
have like a
bands.
crowd around you and it like parts and then you realize this dude's just sitting like across like 5 feet of stool.
Yeah, can you do the splits? Somebody,
Not
do
like
we know
no.
somebody could? Do
My
the
my
splits?
brother
that.
used to do the splits. I think he's a black belt in Taekwondo. I don't think he practices anymore.
Ooh,
But like my kids do the splits.
non-practicer.
Yeah, and he just can kick really hard.
All right,
Number two.
Number two. My turn.
Yeah.
I have toy commercials. Again, I feel like an idiot. I didn't like look any of these things up. I thought we were just gonna go down the
Yeah,
list.
dude, you're like missing like a lot of depth.
I don't know, like, getting
Yeah, you
fired
know,
up.
like
Like G.I.
Trolls,
Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Another good commercial is beer commercial.
Bud.
But dude, like I
Flies.
think, like honestly, I think my favorite part of like learning or sharing is like people that misinterpret the prompt. Like I think that's the best.
I thought that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I mean, getting
No,
it wrong,
it's-
you learn from that.
now
too,
I
man.
know.
Like, yeah, I think
Now
it's
I know.
funny.
And knowing is half the battle.
Right.
G.I. Joe.
See?
Yeah.
Toys commercial.
Best, yeah, best like public service announcements.
Oh, those. Oh, and then when they redid them and like it was on like E-Bombs World.
yeah, they would redo them.
Oh,
Like,
really?
It's like grab the stick. Don't
Yeah.
grab the stick.
Oh, like, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
G.I. Are you my dad?
Get the fuck out of the way.
Oh my God, that smelled good. What was burning in there?
All right. Well, since I fucked it up, next.
All right. So a lot of little history behind this one. It's a like whole like 1920s, maybe even older music like opera.
Wait, this commercial's from the 20s?
No, the song.
Oh.
And it was made big in Excalibur, but then this beer commercial made it amazing.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah, it's an amazing song.
I have it on my Spotify Killer Tunes playlist. Why is it so small?
I don't know. It's a big ad.
Oh, whoa. It's oh, is it like
It's
Pepto Bismol? What is it?
It's a beer.
Carlton Drought.
You know, I think what's so impressive is like you got to like sit in a meeting and like tell someone,
Yeah.
I got this idea for a commercial. It's a bunch of people singing.
You probably
in
have
a choir.
like boards, like
Yeah,
just like stick figures.
Yeah, dude, Don Draper, man.
but
Yeah,
like
he did.
like all along the way, you're like indicating like the seriousness of
Yeah.
your idea. That's like fucking silly.
yeah.
And then you're like on set, you're like, all right, everyone, we're singing to this song and we're running.
I want to see someone doing
Right.
this.
Fucking spin in your robe. Like,
The
You
guy
get
that-
caught in the fence. Get
Right.
caught in the fence.
So the guy that pitched it was just like, they fucking bought it.
that's what like
Holy
like
shit.
like are you just like fully committed to this like commercial your whole life? And
I
like,
was so it's funny you say I'm trying to think of what so I was thinking of our Inca project and how like that was such like a Don Draper moment we pulled on And there's like a recent example of like a skit or something. I'm like, oh my God, Josh and I did that for this project in 7th grade where we just bullshitted our way to an A.
Well,
Oh shit, I just lost it.
I think that's why Quentin Tarantino is so cool as a director, is because like he knows a lot of shit, and then he's just like, oh, and then I'll come on the back end and convince everyone that like you're fucking wrong, that I'm not cool, you know, like he's just like so like with it that it's like you could tell he's like shaping the culture.
Yeah.
So I wonder if like, you know, like Francis Ford Coppola's like, it doesn't fucking matter, like there'll be a tiger when he gets off the boat, or you know, like they'll just like make some shit up. Like, I'm fucking cool. Fuck you.
I heard an interview with Quentin Tarantino where the actor was like, "You can't make movies like good movies anymore, like you make," and he was like, "The fuck you can't."
Yeah, dude, that
you just make them.
Yeah, right. That's what I like about him. Is like, he's just like, I'm doing what's cool, and like I've tapped into the source, and like you can't tell me otherwise.
And I'm gonna use the N-word a whole lot.
Right.
It's funny because they've talked about bringing him in for Star Wars movies and for James Bond movies, and it's like, dude, I would love either one of those, like a Quentin Tarantino like Bond movie.
Yeah, I think like an action movie would be probably.
I think the only reason I don't want him to do that is because I think he makes his own franchise perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he doesn't. Don't let him fuck with someone else's universe. He's better making his own.
I just thought of it though. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure our way into that grade.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like Steve, we just we made this video that made no sense, and I also thought about it. We wrote notes for the class.
They were
and
probably
we handed out we're like, these are the notes you should have taken.
I do remember that, but dude, that's like a strategy now, like for teaching, like just give them the notes and then have them highlight what they need to know.
Yeah, every training we have to do at work, they're always like, "All right, let's go through the test." And they're like, "Oh fuck!" They're like, "It's fine. Everyone's gonna pass."
Right?
And
Yes.
It's like, well,
It was
what
like
the
the
fuck am I doing here?
It was like the gun safety class, right? All right, everyone got A, right? Okay, all right, maybe mark A.
Yeah, it's like when I did mine. The guy was like, "It's not C." I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "But it could be A." I'm like, "Oh, okay." This doesn't seem right.
Right, I know. Like we just got graded way too hard in 4th grade.
All right.
Okay, so this
Number
is
2 for Josh.
Is this number 2?
This is number 1.
This is number 1 right here.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be.
This is my number 1, and it's a hometown favorite.
Oh. Oh, please tell me you found it.
No, it's not what you're thinking. It's
I'm so glad it's picking up in the headphones so we can hear it. Pizza.
This is like totally like the dancing guy in Always Sunny.
Whoa!
Wesley,
No way!
Yes.
Damn, dude.
I know.
Is David Pizza still there?
Yeah, still there.
Rick's Pizza's brother.
That's Rick's brother.
Yeah. And like almost identical pizzas, right?
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Wait,
It's
is
like-
it actually?
It's like when you guys ate pizza
wow.
in your high school, the Lincoln kids eat at this place for the exact same experience.
Oh.
You know what, Fox? You
What?
should try and get kicked out of that.
Yes,
You should try and
I
get
know.
banned.
Right, yeah.
Try and get
They're like,
banned.
we heard about you.
But so there's a
We've been
there's
waiting
a,
for this day.
there's a documentary on YouTube for this commercial where they're
Wow.
like 10 years later, some dudes from Stockton like drove to Oakland to meet that guy and like drive him back to Davis Pizza. It's like a 30-minute documentary, but it's just like it's awesome because you're like this corny commercial is here, and they're exploring it.
That was like sign spinning moves that guy was doing.
I love like that idea. Like you could make your own commercial, and I found like we have time. I got 2 more to show you that I never saw until
mentions.
I was doing these. Well, honorable mentions because I've never saw them till tonight. So but super cool.
Well, so
what's your number 1?
Well, I was going to talk about. I wish we were because I looked for it too. The grape line.
Yes,
We
yeah.
couldn't. It's not.
Well, we have one.
Huh?
I have
You
mine.
you were in one. Yeah, that's right.
and I have it on VHS. Still,
You have the
I'm pretty
master.
sure. I have the master copy.
You have the 35 millimeter.
Criterion Collection. Director's cut. Dude, you gotta get it on a DVD and we'll watch it.
Right, dude.
Or
like,
VHS.
Rent out like the Lodi movie theater.
Yeah.
like play it for 30 seconds.
An anniversary viewing.
30-minute talk for a 1-minute commercial.
Q&A.
Q&A. It's just us.
So what I was thinking in this scene
Wasn't it like you were getting onto it or something? Or you were sitting
No,
on it?
it was all in. It was all. No. All right, so
Watch
are
out
we
your
talking
headphones.
All right. So this was all through the First Baptist Church.
Yeah.
The youth group. And like they're like, hey, we're doing a commercial for the Grapevine. Anyone want to do this? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And like they're like, oh, you got to meet at the like ABC recording studio in Stockton. And I was like, all right, like get directions. It's like on Hammer Lane. We get there, and it's the two people that are gonna be filming it, and like 3 other actors, and I think was it Glenn? That was the
Glenn
youth.
was the youth pastor, yeah.
The youth. I think Glenn was there, and
I saw him naked one time.
well, that was a weird.
It was at
commercial.
it was at church
he was
camp.
just changing,
No, it was like at church camp, and
or
I
he
woke
was
up.
just naked.
He was just chilling. Well, I broke into his house.
Are you trying to seduce me, Glenn?
No, we were at church camp, and like it was super early in the morning. And I woke up and I looked in the bathroom, and he was like brushing his teeth naked. And I was like, "Fuck, man!"
You just missed a lot, Josh.
You gotta tune in to find out.
Yeah.
I'll catch it.
Anyway, nothing sexy happened.
At the 1 hour mark.
That's 1 hour mark. Oh. Anybody else?
But yeah. And then so like the lines were like, oh, you got to take the bus, son. And I was like, bus.
You gotta move your mic closer.
And I'm sorry. And like I kind of just said it corny, like, the bus, thanks, Dad. And they're like, yeah, we like that. Like, let's do it that way.
This kid's going places.
And then the rest was history, as they say. I'll see if I have it. And,
Yeah, dude. Because I remember seeing it on TV and like, but I kind of thought you were like getting onto the bus, and then
there might be
down?
there might be a scene where I get on or something.
Was
like,
it the one with Nate Howard in it too?
There was multiple ones. I don't know if
I feel like
maybe
there was one where somebody was like sleeping on the bus.
there might have been multiple scenes.
I remember
I got a
Nate.
little inside dudes too. The grapevine, right?
the
yeah,
grapevine. Grapeline. Yeah, like
was
grapevine.
just the local bus. In Lodi. It was a big deal when that thing rolled out. It was crazy.
Well, it changed old people's
Well,
lives forever.
What I used to say when I taught English was like, you could take the Grapevine across from my apartment, take it into Stockton, take that to the Ace Transit, take that to SFO, and you can go anywhere in the world.
Wow.
I was like,
with
that's
the grapeline.
right. I could just walk across the street. I mean, it'd take 20 hours to like, go anywhere. But, like,
Yeah, dude, you got to find that.
Yeah.
You should definitely watch it on here and
Will do.
review it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw in my breakdance scene to Can't Touch This.
that's a
The
good.
water
That's a
polo-
good one. Yeah, I remember.
team
It. I
paid
feel
for
like I saw it live, and then I saw the. I
didn't
don't think I've
see it
seen the
live.
video. Like I
You
remember
were there.
watching it like on the monitors while you were in front of a green screen, and then afterwards everyone's like
That
rewatching
song is so long.
I could just see you doing like this the whole month.
There was a lot of that. Your number one.
My number one, Girls Gone Wild.
Those commercials were amazing.
it. That is such a weird phenomenon to think about now. Like how. Like it was just like there was no pornography anywhere except like buying it, and then some guys like I'll just ask girls to show me their boobs and
I'll
then
just get
make
these
a bunch
chicks
of money.
fucked up, and I'll make them show me boobs.
And it was
then-
just boobs after boobs, and then it got
pretty
progressively.
pretty explicit.
Yeah.
I've never seen one. I think there's like YouTube, like or like
Oh, I bet you. Yeah.
porn tube. Like,
Ron had them.
Yeah, Ron had
He had like a collection of them.
like the box set and
Yeah.
made one big boob.
They just keep getting better.
Like I almost got the nipple edition.
This one's like Havasu. This one's Vegas. I think there were different locations too.
Yeah,
How much do they cost? Like, are they?
It was
1999.
Yeah, it was probably like that, which was like
Or
a
something.
fortune back
Yeah.
in the day.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, those commercials rules.
I remember almost buying the Muppets like on that. Like they were like, you could get.
Oh yeah,
Muppets
I
Gone
remember
Wild?
that. No, Muppets Gone Wild. Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
Like,
Look at all the
all
filthy
six-
pig she
all 6 nipples.
Miss Piggy really being a pig.
Why is Kermit disgusted with her?
Why is Kermit so disappointed? Yeah, just Miss Piggy showing her butthole. Yeah, no, I remember he had it, and then like at one point, I left my wallet out when I was living with Rusty, and he ordered like the
First mistake.
yeah, I just like left it out like that, and then like, but it was like movie sex scenes,
Oh god.
and it
Dude.
just like it'd be like Wild Things or like whatever
Yeah.
movie. And it was like.
yeah.
Like a 9 DVD set. It was like $100. I was like, what in the fuck, dude?
No, when I was in high school, I had that idea. Like, you just compile all the movie sex scenes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's stupid. That won't. And then it was in that movie with like Seth
Knocked Up.
Rogen. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I was like, can't. And it's an actual website.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a dude that was like on Howard Stern
Yeah.
talking about it.
Oh, he spelled coming wrong. Oh, I get it. We were actually talking about Knocked Up the other day. Me and my neighbor.
Huh.
Solid flick. It's too long.
I've actually never seen it.
It's not bad. Like, the first half
Yeah.
of it's pretty good.
I think I liked it.
It's a sequel to 40 Day Virgin, right?
40 Day Virgin.
I don't know. All those movies
40 Day
seem
Virgin.
like they're in the same like weird universe.
Yeah, that they're all like they're good movies, but they're just too goddamn long.
Yeah.
And there's like multiple story. Like they just
Yeah, it's like too thorough.
yeah. All right, Fox.
All right.
What's your number one? Better be good. Drum roll, please.
This is Electric City.
What is it? Bingo? What is
Like,
that?
we need a 10-second countdown to intro this
This
thing.
is the original.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, dude! Good call. The Jet, the Pepsi
Jet.
dude. Yeah. Did you watch this documentary?
I did.
It was good.
It was
I liked
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
He should have got the jet.
He really should have. It was just awesome, like the lengths that they went to.
Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah,
Does the Harrier jet really land that way too?
Yeah.
Like that's fucking wild.
dude, the documentary is really.
I can't believe I didn't think of that when I was like 14 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just lands straight down.
Yeah.
It was like it was like a state of the art jet too, and he almost got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost got it.
That we gotta like galvanize around that kind of shit as Americans. Be like,
Holding
This
people
is-
accountable.
right. Well,
Yeah.
this is a symbol of fucked upness. You
Yeah.
know, like it is so like absurd. But like we all get it.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Instead of like January 6th or whatever, like they
Yeah.
should be storming the Capitol for this Pepsi jet. Like,
Give us our jet
right.
from 20
like,
years
like
ago.
who's gonna disagree? 20 is like 30 years ago. Like,
That's true. Well,
it's
no,
even
that
more
is-
absurd.
That's
I
what the guy.
remember as a child, like watching that and bringing it up to my dad and like, hey, like, is that real? And he's like, no, it's a joke. And I was like, but there's no thing saying it's a joke, Dad. And he's like, well, no, it's a joke. And I'm like,
Speaking of
With-
jokes,
like if I just
I'm gonna write this down for Jay Leno.
did you hear about this jet?
Dear Mr. Leno. That's basically what the guy did.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, I have the points.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking jet. And they kind of had like they kept throwing. They're like, well, you can't really get a jet,
right.
And then he found out like, no, you
Yeah.
actually can own a
Own a
jet.
jet.
You're right.
It was a great documentary.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I
You
think
should
what's
watch it.
crazy is like that's how the world works though. Is like they know that no one's gonna test shit. And like I think you just have to keep testing shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
and like
Well, and then
January
even
6th. That's
right.
how we got
exactly right. We march with my buffalo skin on my head into Nancy Pelosi's office.
Yeah, no, even the guy, the main like producer of those commercials was like talking about like an exec came in and said like the numbers were like too hard to read, and he's like, take a zero away.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
love
like,
that shit.
He's
Dude.
like,
Like,
it's like still too hard to read, and he's like, well, you can't read.
It didn't fit on the screen.
Yeah, it was
It,
like,
like, didn't
you can't
match
read
up,
700 million.
I love how some coked up executive
Yeah.
was like, yeah, let's do.
Well, and he's
Let's
like,
take away more zeros.
It was Pepsi.
Make it $120.
coked up.
Pepsi does.
No, yeah, I remember because they were talking about that. Like, it didn't match up
Yeah,
with like
and
the
he's like,
wording
we
or
could have
something.
just wrote 7 million, and he's like, no, I want the numbers. And
Yeah.
like,
I love how like people that don't do like math make
Yeah.
decisions for things, and then like, I mean, because admittedly, math is hard and boring, and like.
Yeah.
I also think that, like, well, if you just kind of get down to the brass tacks,
Or you
it's
have
not
a
that hard to like.
you have a
avoid this
calculator
problem.
that can like,
Right.
okay, we're selling Pepsi points
Yeah.
for
Right.
$1. You're like someone could actually buy this, man. We should probably.
I could totally picture myself being that dude that's like, take out some fucking zeros, you know, like
Yeah.
ruining it.
No one's gonna believe this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would. I mean, if we were gonna do like an ultimate list, that'd be definitely just because I've seen the documentary and I know the story behind it.
I gotta see the documentary. I was
On
gonna say
Netflix.
everyone keeps
Yeah.
talking about it, but I was talking to you about it the other day.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
you keep talking about it.
all right, so
Yeah.
top 5 Dude Stew commercials.
Yeah, dude, I would say I'll put the Pepsi one up there.
Pepsi one's in there. Dude, you guys,
I put
can
David's,
I show you
David's
guys
pizzas. Yeah, let's
these
look at
two?
these.
I showed you these two that I found today. that I'm
I
like,
almost went with Mentos.
oh,
those are good, but
those
it's
were good ones.
you know, I feel like the best.
He's going in the top 5.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
And I want to watch that documentary now.
kind of want some pizza now.
I know.
Right, David's
Yeah, dude,
Pizza.
send us that documentary. I want to watch that.
Yeah, no, it's like 30 minutes too. It's like a perfect documentary.
watch it when I
too.
get
It's
home.
like you don't need to get that deep into this shit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, have you guys seen the Barbie? Oh,
Buy some drugs.
hell yeah.
First one is free.
This is like Advil.
I got some candy.
Dude, this commercial rules.
Omar's coming.
There's skateboards.
Spray.
Oh, just say no. What?
Whoa, what?
Roller Kingdom. Oh my god.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Brad Armstrong. Roller Kingdom in Reno, Nevada. Keeping your kids off the streets. 1999.
Well, that's a good
1999. This is like a.
Yeah, we gotta go here.
stat. Was it 99 or 89?
99.
Oh, he just lost some cred. I thought he said 89.
Man, this Roller Kingdom is really putting us out of business.
Dude, this has Reno written all over
Yeah.
it.
But you know what? Maybe we should give up this life of crime and start roller skating.
And it's got a good message.
Yeah,
Not one blader though.
No. You know what he should have
he
said?
threw his skateboard out though.
His slogan was keeping kids off the streets. What he should have said is keeping kids off the streets and keeping them in the rinks.
Ooh.
All right, this is the
the
next
next-
one.
Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck?
What's up, Steve? I butt trucks.
Dude, butt drugs.
Butt trucks.
Whoa, this is wild. Yeah, you do. Dude, you know somebody was like, I got an idea and I'm going to trick all these people.
Or they're
they
like,
sell-
I'll do your commercial for free.
Yeah, just let me... Just...
That's a lot of butt drugs.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a horny little town.
There's a bunch of news stories on
Yeah.
butt drugs.
Damn, dude. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That almost seems like something you would see on like a sketch show.
Yeah.
It's
Mr.
yeah,
Show or something.
exactly. It seemed I didn't know the story behind it, but it was worth
For 71 years, it looks like.
A lot of butt drugs going through
Oh,
that
it
place.
closes doors.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, big pharma.
Yeah.
Big butt drug. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Yeah, I would say the Pepsi,
Pepsi
one. David's Pizza.
David's Pizza for sure.
Pizza was cool. Well, I mean, like, I feel like your Steve get like press like movies.
Whatever. The next one. The next one will be better. Girls Gone Wild. That was like a pretty
That's
revolutionary.
actually yeah.
Yeah. Dudes Gone Wild. What was the other one, Fox? What was some other commercials we got?
The Spartacus.
Spartacus one. It's a good one. I feel like yours were all very cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well,
got
mine were all like super low budget.
Yeah.
like we made them ourselves.
What would have Steve's could have been?
But like, I think
If I had paid attention, I would have.
like what I was not expecting was to have such stylistic like
I know,
proclivities.
right?
Yeah, I mean, like it seems like you clearly like film, and I like fucking around with like a camcorder.
Yeah, Josh was Jackass while Fox was Scorsese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got top 3.
Yeah.
So
Well, we can end there.
3 out of 5 ain't bad.
Call in.
So next episode's episode 20.
Well, I will shout out to a new listener. My brother-in-law Christopher said he would like our top five lists.
Dude, we got to at least
like top 5.
top five.
That's
lists.
like-
yeah, I can do that.
That's gonna be a
We
while.
got to do like 5 top 5 lists.
At least 6 top 5 lists, so we
Yeah.
can have our top
I
5.
say one that wasn't good.
Top 5 Mastodon posters.
I already got an idea for the one that won't fit in.
Ooh,
Sorry.
I like the top 5 state
Statements.
Yeah.
I think anything as long as there's a variety of things
Yeah.
to pick from, because
Yeah.
I think we're all gonna find our own reasons.
Yeah,
So.
and probably not every episode. Maybe like every other episode
Yeah.
or something. So. Next episode is episode 20. I would think we should do a cooking episode
all right.
if anybody's up for
Yeah,
it.
I'll cook if you guys want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Kick out the family.
Kick out the kick out the family, motherfucker.
Kick out the fan.
I mean, we could do it.
I
at,
said kick them out.
we could do it at my place. I could probably get Steph and Henry in Lodi.
We could do it here too. I mean, like,
Yeah,
just
whatever.
like, get out, go to the park.
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna be getting fucked up.
Right.
Probably throwing up.
I'll play it cool this time.
Yeah.
Ish.
Oh, I'm not at your house. It was funny because I was leaving. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go do a podcast," and Emily was like, "You're not doing it here, are you?" I was like, "No." So,
I know. And just like, you're doing it here tonight? Like, yeah. What?
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
we always do it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. Well, on that note, damn, hour
Well,
17.
To all those vets, I hope you continue to
Thank you for your
cut
service.
nails and groom properly and give a good kibble diet.
And releasing anal gland.
Yeah, releasing those anal glands. That's a job no one wants to do.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service, veterinarians.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Woo! All right. Yeah, dude. My lawyer though was like, "Do not have any contact with that guy."
He said I should actually retract some stuff. Yeah, you may not see me next episode.
It's been fun.